Hello everyone, welcome. This is Dracon84 here, and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So I've been away for a few weeks. The reason for that is that YouTube has been eating my videos. I'm hoping I have a new laptop now. Work related, I didn't buy a new laptop just to make my videos work on YouTube, but it was really weird actually. So that doesn't really matter, but the videos played perfectly on my computer, and YouTube said that there were no upload problems, but then somehow the videos wouldn't play. I don't know what happened. Anyway, there's been a new update, and I am really interested to show you some. That said, it looks like the game has become significantly easier, and the most important change has been that now we only have 20 symbols. So that whole mechanic where you have 25 symbols and you always have those empties floating around, and where you have the empties plus the dots, it could make the game a little bit difficult. It's all gone. So besides that, there have been other changes that actually make the game a little bit easier. So I think, I've been winning a lot, and well, my last few runs on Apartment 9 have all been wins, and most of them haven't been close. So I don't know if I'm doing something right or if the game has just become that much easier, but we'll see. For now, let's just do this run and see what happens. Taking a coal as your first symbol does mean that you need to pick more symbols after that. But, well, we can pick things like three-sided die and just be fine here, right? I hope you don't hear me sniffling too much. I have a really bad case of hay fever, and it's really annoying, but I can't really help it. So I hope it doesn't bother anybody too much. Hex with Destruction is just way too early right now. It could destroy our dots, but we also already have interesting symbols. Bar of Soap doesn't give us anything permanently, but it does give us something. Adoption Papers is very interesting. It's basically a lunchbox, but for animals. We already have a crab, so I'm definitely going to grab it. There's the chance of getting an Eldritch creature. It's not very likely, so I don't think that's going to happen, but I think Adoption Papers is actually a very good thing. And rabbits have been changed too, and rabbits are really strong now. They become 3 value symbols after a while, so that's really good. I don't need to pick any of these, so let's skip. I could pick up an owl here, but I already have a bunch of symbols, so I'm just gonna skip. I think getting a rabbit from the Adoption Papers is actually really good. Alright, do we get to pick up another coal here? I think we're ahead enough that we can probably do it. Can we? Yeah, we have the Bar of Soap. We're fine for now. So that's 15. And we get another 3-sided die. That's really good. So we have a bunch of 2-value symbols right now. I don't think we get to pick up a third coal here, right? I mean, it's really going to clog up our board. The problem is that it's either coal or skip. And I'm not sure if skipping... Well, I mean, we've already made rent, so skipping is probably fine. Just 1 second. Need to blow my nose. Hate the hay fever. Right. I mean, I don't think I get to pick up a third goal here. I mean, it would really make our late game really easy, but I don't think it's something we get to do here. I mean, we do have a lot of symbols that disappear, so maybe we would have been fine. But I'm just too scared to do it. Alright, that's 50. We are less than a rent payment ahead, so we do need to do something at some point. But picking up 2 value symbols is great, and I just really like picking up wolves. They have a lot of good synergies. Small symbol bump could be okay. We kind of need more symbols, but I'm okay with picking up either a bulbul or a grey pepper. There isn't really anything specific that I'm fishing for. I mean, I could fish for crabs or something, but I'm mostly just trying to stay alive until my calls come up, and I'm really hoping that at some point I'm gonna get a moon, because I already have a rabbit and a wolf. Let's go for the bulbul. It's going to give us the most for right now, and if we get to the late game, we are in good shape. I don't think we need to pick up an anchor here. We could do it, but I don't think we need to. Maybe we did. Gonna pick up a milk. It's going to give us some quick money. It's 27, that's a good turn. Right, need to pick up more 2 value symbols. Kinda want a key or a lockpick, but I'm not in a hurry. We've already made rent, so that's good. So let's see how much we can get ahead. There's a rabbit. It's now a 3 value symbol, which is really good. Yeah, I don't want any of these. Could have picked up the monkey, but that way I'm just giving up my 2 value symbol for a 1 value symbol, so that's definitely not good. Again, less than a full rent payment ahead, but we're still ahead. I don't mind hustling capsule here. I think wealthy capsule just isn't that great here. I mean, it doesn't give us anything permanently, and bronze arrow can be extremely good in the long run. We're not gonna see a rare here anyway, so I'm just gonna pick up the bronze arrow here. Reroll, I think we have 2 dice, yeah, sure. So let's grab the reroll. Frying pan usually doesn't do anything. Barrel of dwarves, you need to do something very specific to make it worth it, so I think it's just a reroll. So for our removals, we really don't need to think anymore. And in the past we needed to make difficult decisions. But right now the only thing we need to do is look, if we have more than 20 symbols, we get to remove something. That's our only thing here. I don't think we need to reroll here. We are in okay shape. It's 22. I mean, we do need something, right? Yeah, we actually do. So let's reroll actually. Yeah, I think we need to pick something up here. And it means that we are skipping here, which isn't the best, but I really do think we need something. Yeah, sure, let's grab a peach. Alright, our first diamond is here. Yeah, I really think that if we had picked up the 3rd goal, that we might have been dead here. Alright, we get to remove something, which is great. I think I'm kind of becoming a fan of removing the flower before the coin, because there are other ways to either make the coin better or to have it, to have an item remove it. I really like Matryoshka doll, but we are not really ahead. I mean, we do have 1 diamond and an arrow and a rabbit. Sure, let's grab the Matryoshka doll. I think it's probably fine. Swear jar isn't going to give us a lot, so let's just grab the grey pepper. I'm not sure about most of these things that I'm doing here, but it's... I hope it's going to be fine. This whole run is kind of a mess, so let's see how forgiving the game has become. I mean, we need to lose the first time sometimes, so sure. We have a lot of 1 value symbols, so let's just grab another 2 value. There is our diamond, which is great. Alright. We now have 2 diamonds. I love it. I don't want any of these, so let's just go ahead. Yeah, we have a lot of clutter right now. We are making our next rent payment, which is great. Yeah, 46 is great. And we don't want any of these, so... Alright. We have made another rent payment, and that's 300, which means that we are now a full rent payment ahead, which I love. Alright. Let's see if we can get something good. I mean, we could pick up the plum. We're not gonna see a rare, so an uncommon is what we're getting. And if you're getting an uncommon, then any 2 value symbol is probably what you're going to end up with. So let's just grab the plum. Oh, there's the looting glove. Interestingly, looting glove has gained a void fruit and a present. We'll see them more. I'm hoping that you've already played a little bit with the current update. If not, we will see what all the symbols do. If you have any questions about any of the symbols, just ask in the comments. I'd be happy to answer anything. For now, let's just grab the white pepper. It's going to give 1 on average, which is fine. Let's remove the coin. Coin is just bad. Alright, our Matrushka is now a 2 value symbol, which is also fine. We have 22 symbols. I'm debating whether to add a milk here. Milk gets... Once the cat drinks the milk, it's going to be good for us. I think monkey is just a bad include here. We are going to end up with a 2 value symbol. With a 1 value symbol rather than the 2 value symbol that we have now, the coconut half, so I don't think that's a defensible pick. I'm gonna grab the milk. I'm not sure if it's alright, but we get lucky and the milk immediately gets devoured by the cat, which is good. Our Hex of Emptiness is kind of annoying, but I think we really got some good money out of it, and we I don't want another 3-sided die here. I'm kind of just fishing for rares right now. I mean, we're not doing bad, but we're also not doing great yet. The game really wants me to grab another 3-sided die. I am refusing. Alright. It's 35. I don't want any of these. We have a lot of 2 value symbols already, so we just want anything that gives her some kind of synergy. Alright, I think we're getting to 375 or close. Yeah, almost 400, which is great because that's almost enough for, that's more than enough for our next rent payment. Alright, we are seeing a rare here. Strawberry is fine, we don't have anything that works with it yet. So rerolling is mostly free. We could hit like there are rares that you can hit that are actively bad for you, but on average there are more things that are going to be better for me than a strawberry, or the same, like an omelette or something similar. So I think rerolling here is fine, but we could find a King Midas and miss out on a rare, but I think it's worth it. Pear. So pear and amethyst are new includes, and they are insanely strong. Right, the text is: whenever another symbol makes the symbol give additional money, the symbol permanently gives 1 more. And you might think, well, there's a farmer and a chef, but that's it, right? No, we have an arrow, and the bronze arrow is going to make the pear give more money, and this thing is going to grow out of control. So that's definitely our pick, and it's really strong. So we have a lockbox. I think that means that we are gonna grab the lockpick. We could grab a symbol bomb, but there's not really a lot of specific stuff that we want. Right now, because we have the pear, we just want anything that makes the pear give more money, and we are not that likely to get rares. So I think the lockpick is going to remove the lockbox for us, and it's going to open up options to grab saves, treasure chests, and mega chests later. So I think it's a really good pickup here. And let's hope that the pair gets hit by the arrow a lot. I don't want any of these. I don't think they're good for me right now. Right, that's the first time the pair got hit by the arrow, so it's a 2 value symbol now. Which isn't the best yet, but it's only going to get better from here on out. And this thing can easily just take over the entire game. Which also means that I want more arrows. Right, because a 2 value symbol isn't the best, and you kind of want this to be as good as something like a geologist or a Mrs. Fruit or something like that. And eventually it will become that good, but not yet. I'm kind of missing out on a lot of possible good symbols. I need to make 375, and I'm definitely making 375, so that's good. I don't really see anything worth picking. Yeah, none of these are okay. I mean, there are situations where Hex of Midas is worth it, but definitely not right now. Alright. Yeah, the arrow is doing a lot of great work for us. We might pick up another rabbit. I mean, we're still pretty early on in the game. And we have a lot of things that we actively want to remove. The question is, how bad is it for us in the meantime? On our last rent payment, I would definitely have picked up the rabbit, but we already have something okay going on, right? We have 2 diamonds and a pair, which might all be good. I honestly don't know if the rabbit is good here. I mean, it means that if we get a moon or a beastmaster, we are going to be in really, really good shape. I'm gonna do it. Let's hope the game is forgiving enough that I can get away with this. Alright, that's 43, this spin. Right, we have 454, we're still 1 rand payment ahead, which is good for us. So magic key has been changed to give a 2 rather than 1. Which is good, but we already have the lockpick, so magic key is just not going to do anything for us. I think it used to give 2x more money, and now it gives 3x more money, so it's really been buffed, which is good, because it wasn't that much better than a normal key by the time that you got it. I'm gonna reroll. Let's see if we get a good rare. Tomb is fine, it gives 3, and it makes 4 value symbols. So I think it's... well. And now we get a grave robber, which makes it really good because we are going to find a lot of great symbols off of that. I completely forgot that I added the bee, and I somehow really missed it all this time. I've already removed the flower, so I'm definitely going to remove the bee here. So we're going to skip out on next symbol to add, which is okay, but as our rare chance goes up, it's going to hinder us more and more. So I don't think it's okay to pick up another coal here. We have a lot of things that we need to make better here. So, and there's a hustling capsule. How far are we ahead? We are not that far ahead at this point because we haven't been adding good things. Our arrow hasn't been hitting our pair, so it's still a 2 value symbol. Bear is playable, but I don't think it helps us, so let's skip again. So we need some things to go right for us, and the tomb has been adding 4 value symbols to our deck, which is good. And I think that should be enough to get us to at least the next rent payment. But we do need to do something more than what we're doing right now, because we are slowly slipping. So we need some good symbols or items. So that's the second grab that we've seen in the game. I'm definitely not adding it. We have 27 symbols right now. Of course, 4 of those are temporary. That's the the spirits, but even with 23 symbols with only 2 crabs, it's just not good. So I'm gonna skip out on the crab. I think the chance to make them good has passed. So that's 61 this spin, which is good. We are definitely making our rent, but we are not ahead anymore. Alright, our pair is now a 3 value symbol, which already makes it good enough to be a rare, which is good. Alright, that's... We need to make 575, and we were not there yet, so that's something we need to keep in mind. General Zaroff is not going to be great for us. I mean, right now he just gets to eat the ninja and then nothing. And we would have traded the ninja for a 2 value symbol for a 1 value symbol. But more importantly, if we pick General Zaroff, it means that there are a lot of things that we can't pick anymore. There would be things that we can pick, but it's just not worth it. I think it's too late to get another rabbit, and I don't want a wolf as a 2 value symbol, so I'm going to just skip here. Alright, lime pepper is new. It gives 6 whenever you reroll, which is okay. Rusty gear is one of the strongest items in the game, but we don't have anything that works with it, which is sad. But we also don't want the lint roller, so I'm just gonna grab the rusty gear and let's hope that we get like a diamond, or I don't know what we want. Let's see what happens. We need to grab some more good things. So wine thief and miner, none of those are going to help us, so we are behind right now. And we need something to go right for us. And we are seeing nothing but garbage commons. So this might be the first run that I lose on this update. But at the very least you will have gotten a good look at what kind of things are in the game right now. Hustling Capsule is great when you're ahead, but we are not ahead anymore. So I don't think we get to do it. Alright, our second rabbit has just gotten there, which is great for us. Oyster, urn, beer, none of those help us. We have been very rare light on this run. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of rares, and that's bad for us. Reroll capsule could help us in theory, but it's going to make other symbols not show up, so I don't think we get to do that here. And we need our arrow to hit our pair a lot of times. Alright, we get to skip here, which also is bad for us. Yeah, we get to skip again. And I think that that's the end of this run. Yep. Third skip in a row at the time that we're struggling. That's the biggest problem with Hex of Emptiness. Sometimes you're struggling and you need the 3 money to stay alive, but on the other hand, it might just kill you. So, I think that's the end of this run. Right, so this is the first one that I've filled in this update. I hope it was educational anyway. We just didn't see any rares. We saw the pair, and we saw General Zaroff. And I think that's kind of it, right? We rerolled the strawberry into the pair, which was great. Although the pair ended up as a 3 value symbol, and the strawberry would have been a 3 value symbol all along. So maybe it wasn't worth it. We could have grabbed a third call, and that might have helped us, but we might also have lost earlier. We didn't see any more crabs, anything that works with bears or fruits or whatever. So sometimes you just have these runs where things just don't work out, and I'm actually kind of happy that I can't just win every run, because if I'm just gonna win every run all the time, that's just not gonna be fun for me. So I hope this one was entertaining, and I hope you learned something. And in any case, this has been Draken94, and I'm signing off. I will see you next time. Goodbye.